really stormy. But many thanks and hope you enjoy the fun with us. And it's great to have you here. And if you'd like to like, share, and subscribe, that would be absolutely fantastic. So enjoy our windy adventures with us. And yeah, let's go and have some fun. See you in a minute. It's Christmas trees, obviously with Christmas. So there's like a little ramp that goes by the river. Can you see just there? There's a pavement to go down by the water, but we can't do that because we have there's a little bridge. So I'm going to turn around and see there's the car parking spaces. So we're going to go to the back of the car park. Today is New Year's Eve, so I'm not sure whether it's too windy or not, so we might have to do a voiceover, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of what we can do. Head down here. Rubik's is biting in trot. There's Rubik's, my assistant's dog. He's well happy, he loves the wind. Right, now we're getting to the back and you'll see there's a walk. It's supposed to go into the woods, but we can't get there because I know there's a slab or a stone that blocks our way. So hopefully by the time you're watching this they would have sorted it out, but it's not sorted yet. And we have got like about 40-mile-an-hour winds. So again, I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. So this is the terrain here. So it's that plastic thing that they put soil in. So really good. There's parking. So we're in the council car park. Again, as I say, there's a pavement level with us that we just can't get down because there's a little bridge that we just cannot get over. Oh, it's a step up to the bridge, unfortunately. But okay, we can't do that, but this is what we can do. So here we are at the very end of the car park. So if you have a dog, that's great. And if not, you're in a wheelchair and just want to go and have some fun, this is where you can come. So, a bit gravelly here. Just wanted to show you the difference from where we are. So as you can see, there's the Boscastle National Trust. So you'll probably hear the weather, the wind. So this is where in theory you can go, but as I say, we can't go very far. So I just want to show you the sign. There we are, so there's Boscastle. So we're going to head down to the harbour, which is obviously there, and we're here. So we're going to follow that route along here. Again, we can only go a certain way, so unfortunately. Information. Okay, so let me show you where you can go before it starts raining. So this is really a bit bumpy, but definitely doable. So the route in Boscastle isn't a very large one, but if maybe you just had an operation and you're on crutches and you want to do something different, or temporarily in a wheelchair or full-time in a wheelchair, or using a mobility scooter and you fancy a little bit of change of scenery, this is where you can come along the river. So this is the footpath we would originally come on, but as I say, there's a bridge down there, so we can't get across that. I've tried, believe me. You know, when you're quite stubborn, when you have a disability, sometimes you use your other senses, so sometimes your strength comes out. Look at these seats, aren't they incredible? Built into the side. So there, you can see it's a bit of a torrent going on over there. We're just out of the wind, so I don't have to do a voiceover. Lovely puddly. So if you've got somebody with you, very recommend wellies. Wellies are a good thing. So as I said, I don't know if you heard, but this is New Year's Eve. So massive Happy New Year to everybody who's watching this. With a spit and butter. Oh, oh my God. Oh, I had a bit of a, I was going to say a YouTube moment, which is what I'm doing, but oh my God, I just nearly got stuck in that. So, not funny really. There's another bench. That's so clever how they've done that. So as I say, sometimes if you come into Boscastle, which is a beautiful place, lovely energies, this is just nice to come away from. There's not so many people coming down here, probably because they don't know about it, hence why we're doing this. So you can actually see what you can do. So again, it's a bit bumpy and extremely muddy. We've had so much rain and so much wind. I think we're on, as you're watching this, we're on Storm Gerrit, is it? Or Gerrit? I was getting the G's mixed up. So 50-mile-an-hour winds here in Cornwall. Great for New Year's Eve to wash away the cobwebs, which is always good. So we're just going to carry on. Rubik's is trotting up on the side. Oh no, he's literally giving it welly now. Spring chicken mode. For those who don't know, Rubik's is my assistant's dog. So he helps me physically and mentally. So he's by my side. He also comforts other people as well. So, and he's due to be retired soon, which is going to be a very different situation. So those interested in having an assistant's dog. So when they'll be semi-retired, then retired, and at semi-retired you choose if you would like another one. In some circumstances they won't let you have another one alongside your retired one if you're not able to handle it. So you have to wait, and if I'm correct, you have to wait until yours is no longer here, which sounds awful, or you can give them up for adoption to other people and they will take them on, and then you can have a new one. So it's a choice, but it's a very hard choice. So this is a bit where we can't go any further, which is so unfortunate, because I know it goes all the way down to the woods. So this I can absolutely not get over. I don't know if we have a push, but look at that. There's people walking off in the distance. Yeah, I can't get over there, unfortunately. But we've got a little way, so Rubik's liked it. I know my Myra is good, but it's wet and it's slippery. So we're just going to turn around and we're going to head back. And we're going to meet you again in the car park. See you in a minute. So here we are at Boscastle High Street. To the left is the car park that I mentioned. As you can see, it's really wet and we've had such strong winds, so I'm having to do a voiceover as it's just literally so wet. So as you can see, there's not many people. It's very early in the morning. See the sign flapping there, so it just shows you how windy it is, and to the right the flags are going like mental. So yeah, so you can see the surface, so it's great. I love that. Isn't that so lovely how they've done that? It's so pretty. I think that's up for sale at the time of recording this. So yeah, there's a few more shops there. So we're having to go along because there's no drop curb, so I can't get over. So that's a nice little cafe. So we're going along. There's the drop curb, which just happens to be right on the corner, so not always convenient, so please be careful. That's the bridge where we came in. So remember to look like left and right, as I'm sure you'll know. So again, we can just go up really easy there. That works really well. As you can see, the weather, it is so windy. It is literally blowing me about non-stop, and I'm on a pretty chunky vehicle. So there's the water coming in. So it's really, really, yeah, pressure on that. So isn't that lovely? Look over there where the lovely cottages. As we go along, I've had to tone down the wind a bit and do a voiceover. So there's the left-hand side and the right-hand side. So we're just basically going down and following the very torrenty stream. I don't know if that's the word, but we'll just call it that. So few shops, as I say, they're not open at the moment because we're so early. But the air is just incredible. There's something magical about Boscastle. I don't know what it is, but it's got a really nice feel to it. So obviously we went round to the on a route slightly out of it. So sometimes if you have a disability, you just want to basically go somewhere where nobody is, just to recharge. So that was an option that you could go and do. So I like to give you options on really fun, accessible adventures. And just in here is really cute. So
we're just going to pop in there and just show you, and also get out of the wind. As I say, it's so stormy. I think it's about 40-50 mile an hour winds. So they've got these pieces of wood and they've got carvings on them. I'm not sure where they've got them from or the history, but I'm sure somebody will know. So, and there's another one here. Again, you can just about make something out. So a great place to sit if you want to get out of the wind. And there's another one there. So yeah, great surface. Just a little hideaway to recharge. And we're just going to go through here. As I say, there's the clouds. And the reason that just shot up then is because, again, it's so windy. It's literally blowing the camera out of my hand. So we're carrying along. To the right of us, there's the National Trust Cafe. So obviously it's not open yet because it doesn't open, I think 10. Is it 10 it opens? I beg to stand to be corrected. As I say, it's in the winter season, and we've chosen a really great day for it. So, and in between the showers, so it is raining at the same time. So we're just going to carry along here. Just want to turn around and show you. This is a lovely witch's place to go and visit lots of witchy things. This is a really lovely cafe. You can sit outside and watch the world go by. So we're going to go a little bit up here. So again, this is what the surface is like. It's going to go on a gradient. Show you a bit of the size of the anchor. Whoa, must have been a big ship. And just to the left, you can see the youth hostel, which is that there. There's the roofs there. So we're just going to carry on the tarmac, nice wall here, and just carry on this gradient. So this leads us to the coastal path on the right-hand side of Boscastle. Can you see the leaves going? As I say, it's so windy, but we're going to do our best. There's some holiday lets to the right, and we are going to go and just show you there. So we are going to go on the left-hand side. Just be mindful if you're up here, there are cars coming up. I'm just going to turn around and show you how steep that slope is. So you can have a good look. Here we go. I'll move over a bit more. I think I've lost my dog. Rubik's will turn up sometime. Don't worry, I keep an eye on him. I'm joking. So we're going to carry on. And there's some beautiful holiday lets. And I don't know if some of them are actually people living in there, but it's just absolutely lovely. So just going to keep panning around to the left so you can see. Aren't these lovely? Can you see? Oh, somebody's coming out. So yeah, great bit of parking. I'm very impressed with that. That's absolutely brilliant. And there you go, washed up ashore. Nice place to sit in there. It's just really lovely. So we are just going to carry along here. Can you see that? That there were waves coming in. As I say, it's so windy. Can you see the waves in the distance? So just going to stop here and have a little look. I'm trying to find the biggest wave possible, but you know, when you're filming, it's always done when you've stopped filming. So this is what's happening. So look at the swell. It's just incredible. And as I say, it's just so wet. If I'd have actually put the volume up, you would have seen how bad the wind was, which is it's just literally off the charts. So just wanted to show you that bit there, just so you got an idea of how bad it is on that day. So there's this little bit here. So I know that we can get along that pathway. Again, it's a bit narrow, so if you feel it's not for you, please don't do it. So hence why I'm doing what I'm doing, so you can have a little look. So we are going to carry on down here and keep an eye out. As I say, it's so windy. There's not a lot of people out today. But yeah, so there's lots of puddles. You'll find that my dog that likes going in the sea doesn't like puddles. So, but I love puddles. So I'm going to go through them and we're going to carry on a little way. I know I can't get a lot further, but I'm going to take you as far as I can because that's what we do here on Really Fun Accessible Adventures. So I just want you to see, look at that swell there. My goodness me. It's just literally incredible. Absolutely incredible. So this is the furthest we can go. So there was a little bench there. So again, if you feel safe coming up that bit, you've also got to do a 3-point turn. So I know I can do that on my buggy, but I don't know. Just to say, please use your own discernment if you think you can do it. So Oh, look at that. It's just absolutely incredible. I mean, yeah, hopefully they're not sea swimming today because that would just be awful. So, yeah, it's just the weather is just off the charts today. Ruby thinks we can go further, but clearly we can't. So we are just going to sit and watch this for a little minute, and then we are going to go and have to head back. But my goodness me, look at that. It's just incredible, absolutely incredible. I just hope any boats out there are all safe. Obviously, there's a little footpath. So we managed to turn around, did a 3-point turn, which was really great. So we're going to head back down. Look, they've got a little place where they can sit out away from everybody. They're in a private little garden. So we are just going to, as I say, head back down. It's still really, really so windy. It's just so windy. Yeah, there's Ruby's on the side. Look at those lovely hills. You see that it does look like it's nice weather, but believe you me, it's not. We're just getting so wet. We've already had so many people comment on us being out and why are you out? So but clearly we wanted to show you, and it doesn't always have to be a perfectly blue sky day. So this is the train, as I say, absolutely fantastic, but it does go down. So if you're pushing somebody in a wheelchair, just be mindful. That's, I wouldn't say steep, but it's definitely goes down quite a way. So as I say, just be mindful. There's that lovely anchor to the right. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to show you. There you go. So maybe it's up coming up the rear as usual, and we're just going to go down into the village. Obviously be mindful, if you do have a dog, please be mindful, you know, that in the summer this is absolutely so busy. So I would normally put him back on the lead by now, but again, it's a choice because there's so much going on. So also cars come over this bridge, so I just want to show you over here and then turn around and show you the side, the torrent side. So it is really drizzling and really wet. So we are so soggy, nothing worse than a soggy bottom, but we're going to persevere because we really want to show you Boscastle on today, a special day. So we are going to carry on down here. You can see the coffee shop, and again there's the youth hostel to the right. So I'm guessing you'd have to park in the main car park where we were. So there are a few benches dotted around, so you're all good. So you can walk down that little bit towards some people walk down there and play with the stones, etc. So and on the left hand side there's a coastal walk, and I think it goes towards Tintagel direction. So I think it's a very up and downy. So yeah, enjoy if your relatives or anybody can do that, then enjoy that one. So yeah, it's just so windy. I can't believe how windy it is, and there's hardly anybody that's come past me that's brave to go on this bit because it is just literally, can you see the spray in front of us? We are getting so soggy. I have definitely got a soggy microphone, and as I say, if I hadn't have cut out most of the wind noise, you wouldn't have been able to hear us at all. Apologies when my greeting, it's clearly very windy. So I just want to show you along here, if I can battle the storm, and I literally am struggling with my very large vehicle. Can you see the wind in the puddles? That's how strong it is, and I mean, my goodness, it's getting stronger and stronger. But things we do, as I say, we can't always go out on a nice day. So there you go. This got amazing stones on the left hand side, so there you go, you can see the ripples going back in. So I bet this is like a totally different world and a different place, different times of year. So again, as I say, look, you can see Rubik's ears. It's got flappy windy ears. You windy, mate? Is it windy? Oh, sometimes he thinks, oh, what are you doing, Mum? So yeah, so here we go. So this is a little bit it's getting uneven now. So there's a point where we can't do any more. So this is obviously where the fishermen keep all their stuff. And then we have this really weird surface. So if you have someone to help you, then maybe you can manage it, but definitely not on a wet day. And it's so, yeah, it's, I would say, very difficult to get across there. So I'm standing here. Can you see the rain? So I am absolutely drenched. I have put cream on my face this morning, and and it's just literally sliding off my face. It's just, oh, that's just awful. Oh no. We're just gonna have to turn around. It's just, I love you all, but I think there's the point where I literally can't do it anymore. It's just so windy and so wet and so puddly. I like that word, puddly. So we're just going to unfortunately have to turn around. As I say, we met a lady a few minutes ago, and she said, I'm not going up that bit. It's just too bad. And I've never, ever been pushed back so much as, say, in my electric wheelchair. So that's how strong the wind is. But hey, that's Cornwall, and Cornwall's always got a bit of fantasy and character. That's what we just love about Cornwall. So you see the rain coming down there. Yes, so to the right of us there is a pathway up to the coastal path. So and if you can see, yeah, it's just incredible. But it's so peaceful because hardly anybody's around. I'm really enjoying that. So that's great. And we're just going to carry along here. And just just enjoy it, because I know it's raining, but I tell you what, you do feel so alive and invigorated. And even if I've got a soggy, messy face and the hair's looking literally like a wet hair day, I think it's so worthwhile, absolutely so worthwhile. But yeah, look at that, can you see? It's just incredible, but so peaceful, so lovely. And I'm certainly looking forward to my coffee when the coffee shop's open. I'm probably going to be the soggiest person around. It's just so it's got to be fun, isn't it? So we're not going to go back over the bridge. I'll just stop there for a second and pull myself together. So yeah, so there's obviously the bridge that goes over there. So as I say, be mindful because cars do come. Nice ice cream shop there. So obviously you can't park anywhere down here. They're obviously parking to the side. So that's the National Trust Cafe. Absolutely lovely people in there, really nice and accommodating. See, look, that's the lady I met earlier. She said that she didn't want to go any further. So at least we braved it to a certain point. So points for us. So yeah, we're gonna you see how the hills are. It's just incredible, isn't it? So we're just gonna pan around again and show you everything that we can see. Again, it's just so great. Even with the rain, I mean, they always say bad clothing, but yeah, no, we're totally prepared. And there's a few more holiday lets, which are just absolutely lovely, aren't they? So yeah, again, the grass is so green, and I wonder why. Mate is so it's like, oh my goodness, why have you brought me out here, Mum? You can see the wind going in his hair. There's a few more holidays. You see the bushes, they'd literally go mad. And there's a few more people. My goodness, there's people coming. So other people are actually wanting to come out today. Yeah, they're all getting ready for the cafes to open. There's a few more. So yeah, the surface is absolutely great. Works really well, absolutely perfect. As I say, we couldn't go any further down there, which is a bit of a shame, but we did what we could. But yeah, there's a hotel there that's very popular. So we're just going to go to the edge of the road. If you do have a dog off lead, please put them on, because there's the road and they come around the corner quite quickly. So there you go. So that the surface is gradually changing. That's the wind. Oh my goodness, that was so windy. I'll just recorrect myself. So there you go. The car, well demonstrated. Thank you very much, car. And he's still It's so windy. Oh my goodness. And we are so wet, but we so have had so much fun and never laughed so much in all our lives. So yeah. And we're going to pan round in a minute. Do you see over the other side? And we're going to pan round in a minute. And we are going to show you what it looks like. Isn't that great? Just
So thank you so much for joining us today in Boscastle. I'm trying to hide behind a hedge because it's just so windy. So thank you so much. We're going to have to override this and talk over it because it's just so windy. And there's me, and I've eaten all of my Christmas food, and it's still pushing me in my wheelchair. So that's like 350 whatever kilos, something like that. But thank you so much for joining us in Boscastle, and hope you had a great time with us and enjoyed the weather and the swell. And if you'd like to like, share and subscribe, that would be absolutely fantastic, and hope you enjoy the rest of our videos. Take a look at them. You might like to go to those places too. So thank you so much. Yeah, if you'd like to like, share and subscribe, let's tell as many people places that you can go if you're in a wheelchair, buggy. So thank you so much, and take care, and we'll see you in our next video. Thank you.